And then I was hearing that the guy that owns the pistachios owns 70% of the water in LA. Yeah, they were saying.
You're not even supposed to be able to own the water.
Yeah.
It's a natural resource.
Right.
But these are things that's taking place in our face. So you got to really look at it now.
They play Monopoly, bro.
They play Monopoly, bro. Because look, if you go to the Amazon rainforest, all of the researchers say the indigenous people, soon as they see people that's not from there, they try to kill you. Why is that? Because logging companies go out there, start fires, so the indigenous population will move, and now they can log that area.
Right.
It's the same shit.
That shit's crazy, bro.
It's the same
So what do you
thing.
think is the end? So you think the end goal is they're just trying to, because now the rich finna get super rich. If you talking about they knocking out 9, 10 million, $12 million homes and they just scooping up the land for $750.
We're about to see some crazy things go on because a lot of people are not going to just sell their land like that. A lot of people are not going to do that. A lot of people is not going to just surrender. But the problem is, they did raids in Afghanistan and they found plans from terror groups to use wildfire to destabilize the country. On the ICE official website, 13,000 people with murder convictions was able to cross the border illegally. 1,000 plus people are living in undetained status that are on the terrorist watch list. In Arlington, Virginia, a few days ago, police was coming to serve a guy with a search warrant and his home exploded. Massive explosion. We just seen a guy in New York from the Yakuza get caught with weapons-grade plutonium. The week before Trump's inauguration, they were scanning the area for nuclear and radioactive material. All of these things is taking place at the same time. If you study the art of war, you're going to make prodding attacks to see what works and what don't work. For those people to cross the border, who did they have to pay to get ushered across the border? The cartel.
Right.
Trump just named them terrorist organizations.
He did. Yep.
So they gonna have incentive to work with these other organizations to cause disruption because they don't want to stop the money flow. It's all connected, man. I got my 10,000 hours in. I connect the dots.
He's connected. So what do you think? Like, okay, so it's been making waves about this Chinese AI tool, DeepSeek. It didn't crash NVIDIA stock. Do you feel like that's part of a cyber attack? Do you feel like China is? Do you feel like any of this is connected to China?
It's definitely connected to China because here's the thing with that. DeepSeek AI is way more powerful than ChatGPT.
Yes.
They put it out for free.
For free.
So what that does, that takes away the ability for America to corner the market on AI.
Right.
But Trump knew about this already. That's why he announced that Stargate project. Because he said, we want to have the largest, most powerful AI in the world. But all of the components and every camera and everything in here is they're bought from China.
You're right.
The computers in every government office, the parts is from China.
Yes.
All of the from forklifts to bulldozers, everything. These people, they put our country in a weird spot.
Yeah.
China has a plan by 2050 to be the world superpower.
Yeah.
They standing on that. Who remembers when we seen the boats crashing in the bridges? They was hacking the boats. On the Department of Justice website, they found that a group of Chinese hackers who entered the country illegally, took down the T-Mobile cell towers.
Oh my God.
This could all be fact checked. I'll make sure you get all the links. I got all the links right here on standby.
Yeah.
You feel me? This what's going on, bro. And for me, I'll be concerned because in my family, as soon as something happened, everybody called me. When the pandemic hit, it's 30 people at my crib. What we finna do, BH? I'm looking like, man.
That didn't fuck you up though when you seen that pandemic was really strange, just how we got out of it.
Peep this.
Yeah, go ahead.
You ever seen the movie Contagion?
Yes.
The epicenter was in New York.
Yes.
The epicenter for COVID was in New York.
Bro, it was almost damn near 1-to-1.
It's just the same thing.
It was damn near 1-to-1, bro.
Bro, that's why Trump said the Chinese virus.
The Chinese.
Because he
was wilding.
Fauci just got a preemptive pardon. Joe Biden gave Dr. Fauci a preemptive pardon.
I seen that.
The vaccine is killing people. More blood clots. When we see certain athletes get on a plane and have a heart attack, it's from that vaccine. I know for a fact. It's a superstar son who had a heart problem from a blood clot from that vaccine. I know for a fact.
That's crazy, bro. So crazy when I think about it? Like when we sit back and we're just sitting back living our life. We sitting back enjoying bullshit and it's real shit happening.
For sure.
And ain't nobody speaking on it. Like it's crazy that some of the stuff that you said last interview went viral, right? And those are typically things that don't go viral, the real shit. But I be wondering, I be sitting back like, as knowledgeable as you are, right?
Right.
Why is it? Because you're fact checking, you're getting all the information, but there's so much misinformation out there, right? You can put anything out there and it's always going to have some misinformation out there. How are you going to get to the source, bro? Like, what are you doing to get to the real nitty gritty of the source and not getting caught up in the misinformation?
Right.
How are you doing that?
Fantastic question. So I call it the curse of the magic glasses, bro. Like, because years ago, I started speaking about certain things. There were no podcasts.
Right.
YouTube was just getting started. People called me crazy. They don't call me crazy no more. Because after a while, especially black people, after a while, our gut, our instincts, our antennas start kicking in. Like, hold on. Y'all just saw that? And then you're like, yeah, I did see that now. And then now we having conversations amongst ourselves.
Right. And
the onset of this was COVID. During the lockdown, bro, people who didn't speak to each other for years had to speak to each other. People couldn't go nowhere. They had to check on their family. People was actually concerned. People had time to sit down and think. They couldn't go to work.
Yeah.
They told people to stay at the house. That definitely had a change. That definitely made a change in a lot of things. And, I got sources, working in the private security field. Well, I know a lot of people with security clearances. I know a lot of people, some people are still active. Like some people, people tell me things. I've seen things. I know people.
Right.
And some of them told me, it's time. So like, I'll be being careful as I can,
right. I get it.
Because I can really say a lot more.
Right, I get it. I understand. Yeah.
I'm on.
So what as Americans, right? People that are here in this country, right? What should we be doing to be preventative?
Whoo. First things first. You need to go to thecolony.life. We have a land initiative we put together to build a sustainable community for like-minded people. It's gonna be food will be grown there organically, solar power. We're gonna have a crypto mining area so that the community will be able to stand on its own economically. Financial freedom is really our only hope. Because whenever you see Costco selling survival kits to have food for 27 days in a row, that lets you know right there that the champions of the industry know something is coming, and they're changing they got to make it a shift in their manufacturing capabilities to be able to get ahead of the game. My thing is, I always follow the money. And once I began following the money and I learned that, you know, there's a spiritual aspect to that, because the number 8 is like the number synonymous with being prosperous and making money. So when you go to Walmart, you will see something for $14.88, $5.88.
Right.
They do that on purpose. Just like the company Huawei, that translates to 8. But the company Huawei got the same treatment TikTok got. Because they were spying on people. Everybody who had a Huawei phone, you was getting listened to. So I study things like this so I can have a grasp on what's happening, because I got a family to protect. You feel me? I got people who depend on me. I got clients to this day who, when things look tricky, I'm gonna get a call in the middle of the night. Like, hey, what you doing, bro?
Yeah, what's going on?
You just saw that right there? You see what I just sent you? Come to the crib. And wherever the crib is at, if it's far, they gonna have a plane waiting for me to go get on, just so they can talk to me in person. They don't trust phones.
Yeah.
So, you know, you live a crazy life, you gotta be able to rationalize it.
Yeah.
You gotta be prepared. So the best way to stay prepared, if you see Costco selling kits for 27 days of food rations, you need to buy it.
Yeah.
You feel me? You gotta always make sure you got clean water. So, you know, stock up on water. Because as you can see, Flint, Michigan still don't have clean water.
And they just quit talking about it.
They just stopped talking about it. That's why you see Donald Trump that sued all of the news organizations. He won since against some of them. We see the Tate brothers just sue several news outlets for $1 billion. And my interview with Michael Franzese did the same amount of numbers as Andrew Tate. That means I'm speaking some truth.
Yeah.
So when people see me on the blue couch, you know, people was trying to criticize y'all for certain things people were saying up here. But then when I came up here, people was like, all right, y'all helping wake people up.
Right.
Because now they're like, hold on now. And I'm gonna make sure you got all the links to things that I'm saying, so you can post those links so people can say, oh shit, you know, he ain't just running his mouth.